Can I tell you my first experience with Pakistani food?
Yeah.
There's
Too spicy?
no, it wasn't too spicy. The place was on. It's not on. I want to say it wasn't Ohio. It wasn't Ontario. What was it? It was on the street. It's between Ohio and Ontario. It's outside of downtown Chicago, but there's a place, and it's a famous place for cabbies to go to. It was a restaurant that a lot of the customers, mostly all the customers, were cabbies. And I used to go there because they used to make that, I don't know what it's called, Saad. You know, when they make the bread and they put it inside the what is it, a tandoor?
You mean naan bread?
Yeah.
Naan bread.
Like naan or roti?
Yeah, it's like
tandoori bread, yeah.
Yeah, and then they take it out, they put it on the pillow, and then they flip it around, and then what they used to do is I used to get that instead of getting a bread roll in the morning. I used to get that, and then they used to put clarified butter, like ghee on it.
The ghee, that's so
That,
good. Oh my god.
that's a recipe to heart attacks.
Oh,
I know. But one day I was like, and what I used to do is I used to stop there. They already had it wrapped up for me, and I'd grab it and I'd go. But one day I wanted to take a friend of mine. I was like, you know what? I go to this place. I pick up that buttered flatbread all the time. I go, I'd like to go in there. I'd like to go in there and sit down and see what they got to eat. You know, I'm just curious like that. But the place was always packed, and there was only like 4 tables. The rest was all stand-up counter all the way around. So I happened to drive by there, and there was maybe, 11 cabs parked there. Usually there's like 40. So I saw it wasn't too crazy busy, and I was like, let's go in there. I want to get something. So, when we went in there, I was like, I didn't know what to order, and the menu is basically a chalkboard, and they write the shit on there, so I didn't know what so they had this stew, so I was like, that looks good. I go, give me the stew. They give you the tandoor. They give you a little plate with like I don't want to say salad, but it was like chopped up greens with little lentils in it and stuff. So they give me the plate. I sit down. And we're eating the stew, and the stew's got veggies in it. It's got those purple potatoes, and it's kind of like the consistency of yuca, and it's got the veggies in it. And all of a sudden, the same stainless steel bowl that they took my soup out of, the lady reaches in there, and she pulls out with a spoon this skull. And I'm like, what in the fuck is that? And puts it on, and it's this steaming. Look, it was the skull. It was a steaming skull. Puts it on a plate, and then she cracks the head open and puts it on this guy's table behind us, and it was a goat head.
Oh no!
And the guy was peeling the meat off the goat head and stuff, and it's the same. Came out of the same pot of what I was eating, but what I was eating was delicious. It was spicy and delicious. I loved it, but I guess it was some type of goat stew that they made.
I see.
And they had heads in there. And I was like, I was looking at the guy, like I said, I couldn't help but look at him, and he was eating this thing and pulling it apart. He ate the tongue, he ate the brains, and then he ate
no. This is something that plastic would like to eat.
Hey, what I was eating was delicious, but to be honest with you, the next time I went, I only kept getting the buttered flatbread. I never went back in there to eat, although what I ate was delicious.